Hi everyone, Jeff Baker, thinktrendless.com. Your brand needs a trendless customer experience to compete in the 21st century. This video explains why. To understand why experiences are at the heart of innovation, disruption, and leadership, we need to look at a few macro forces that have forever changed consumer behavior and retail. They are disengaged yet empower customers, a paradox that I'll deconstruct, which contains many additional forces, the digitalization of retail, advertising, and consumer behavior, and the new era of bottom-up customer brand creation. These macro forces influence one another, so you'll likely notice multiple forces are in play at the same time. Brands must continually capture customer attention and deliver great experiences through a strategic pipeline of engagement. Historically, advertising has been the connection between brands and customers, but something undesirable has happened, and it's our own fault. Legacy media got plugged into new media, money shifted on balance sheets, instantly solving the exciting new world of digital. However, this model looks exactly the same as it has the past 50 years, and it's overwhelmed customers to the point of fatigue. On average, today's customers can be exposed to over 5,000 marketing messages and ads per day. That's more than double the prior generation. Take that in for a moment. That's 35,000 per week, almost 2 million annually. And how are customers responding? In our online world, we've armed customers with technology and control. They simply ignore ads by fast forwarding, instantly closing banners, turning off volume, and they're even scrolling past newer native ads to get to the posts, pictures, videos, and content they came for. Globally, brands spend $1 trillion on marketing, $550 billion of that on advertising. These are big investments and big bets where to invest. Customers tuning ads out is not the desired behavior brands want from customers. And to be blunt, it's bad ROI. Tack on viewability fraud, and it can become even more difficult to reach your target customers. It's reported upwards of 40 cents of every dollar spent on digital media doesn't even reach real customers due to fraud. At billions and trillions of dollars, collectively, I'd say that's horrible ROI. Actually, it's a bit shocking. Customers not only ignoring, but not even receiving billions of dollars of ads. And upcoming generations who know nothing but skipping and blocking to get to the content they want won't be bothered by ads. So look, there's still a place for ads. This is not an attack on advertising. Well-executed paid advertisement is effective. But the reality is more and more leading brands are leveraging technology and new media beyond the copy-paste tactics that are overwhelming customers. They're creating more engaging ads focused heavily on customer experiences that quickly convey the brand's value for the reason it's purchased. Let's break this down a bit further to understand the best ways to effectively reach and entertain customers. We're addicted to screens. It's reported consumers spend more than 10 hours per day staring at screens. So naturally, brands will focus more heavily on them. But the key is to understand how customers use screens relative to your brand in external environments and in the customer's environment. This requires understanding your customer journeys, which you can find out more about journeys and experiences in my Trendless Customer Experience video. What I'm focusing on here is the faster rate of consumption technology has ushered in and how brands use that to their advantage to reach customers. It only takes seconds to capture attention and drive behavior. The human mind registers and recalls images within a quarter of a second and video within 1 second. And we know a customer's experience and perception of a brand is formed within the first 10 seconds of exposure to any physical or virtual interaction. These seconds are critical to connecting brands with customers. We all know video is growing at an exponential rate, but let's go beyond that broad knowledge and understand how we act on forces that are influencing faster content consumption. The first is customer-generated video about your brand. Video reviews that reflect real customer experiences shared with hundreds, thousands, and millions of people across multiple platforms. The other force is the length of brand-produced video that engage customers within seconds, fostering faster conversion. Both consumer and brands benefit from the impactful content created within the first 10 seconds of video. If you capture customer attention for a full 10 seconds, approximately 75% of value can be conveyed, and 45% go on to watch a full 30 seconds. You can even achieve a lot in 3 seconds. Approximately 45% of value can be conveyed, which 65% then go on to watch a full 10 seconds. This begs the question, why spend more than 10 seconds with your customers in an external paid environment? Produce great paid content that resonates within 10 seconds with an action that drives customers to your own virtual and physical environments, where you've created the ideal brand experience and crafted content that best conveys the value of your brand. Also, your own environment is where you're able to better drive the type of shopping, purchasing, and loyalty behavior you and your customers desire, ideally earning their advocacy. Challenge yourself here. Ask if anything more than 10 seconds delivers more value, especially when it's repetitive. Digital ads unfortunately fall victim to extreme repetition, which after a customer is exposed to it once, they start to ignore it. And like I said earlier, customers tuning ads out is not the desired behavior brands want from customers. Now that we have context on the forces that have reshaped and disrupted 50 years of push advertisement, I'd like to again state there's obviously still a place for well-executed ads. It's not that customers don't like ads, they just don't like irrelevant ads. For over a decade, brands have been told customers want more relevant ads, personalized engagement, and that brands need to build better relationships with customers versus pushing content. When brands don't provide the desired engagement customers want, today's empowered customers turn to real brand experiences and stories. Through hundreds, thousands, at times millions of customer ratings, reviews, pictures, videos, and likes shared and viewed across today's technology platforms. These represent authentic customer experiences, at times more effective and powerful at shaping opinions, behavior, and decision-making than a brand's own story, message, or ad. Building your brand story collaboratively with customers has never been more important. This is what's meant when you hear the truth in advertising is found in actual customer experiences through trusted experts with trusted brands focus more heavily on transparency, authenticity, and collaboration, which more effectively builds stronger, lasting customer relationships. This 30% represents trusted brands and industry leaders we consistently hear and talk about. We need to grow that number and make sure your brand remains part of it or joins it and helps grow it. Getting there requires a customer-centric drive that collectively builds brands from the top down, where you meticulously create and orchestrate how your brand comes to life throughout its own and an external physical and virtual environments, and collaboratively building brands up through authentic customer reviews and experiences that shape opinions, behavior, and decision-making. Customers will build your brand with or without you if you don't proactively create the ideal environment to build your brand's reputation and competitive advantage. Orchestrating your brand story and your customer experience collaboratively with customers has never been more important. The purpose of marketing and advertising is to drive brand awareness that attracts new customers, reinforce brand value with existing customers, and excite customers with heart-pounding brands and ads. Trendless advocates a paid media approach that quickly engages customers with actions that drive them to your brand's own environment, where you strategically orchestrate brand-controlled journeys, experiences, and media engagement, where you meticulously create and execute ideal experiences that effectively convey the value of your brand at solving the customer's wants and needs. Amplifying experiences and moments that excite customers and create a distinct position relative to any direct or indirect competitors. Effective paid and owned execution validates customer choices, elevates relationships, and earns shared customer advocacy in the form of authentic customer experiences and stories that at times are more effective and powerful at shaping opinions, behavior, and decision-making than a brand's own story, message, or ad. Trendless strategically orchestrates a paid, owned, earned approach that delivers sustainable growth by retaining and growing existing customers, attracting new customers, fostering loyalty and advocacy, which collectively drives stronger customer lifetime value, sales, profits, dividends, and R&D. A trendless customer experience can be created at any stage of your journey. I'd love to hear more about your customer experience strategy and discuss how Trendless is the right partner for your needs. Thank you for your time.